everyone. I'll just wait a second. Wait a few minutes. Wait a few minutes. Hello. We'll give it a minute. I see a person. I see someone. If you guys can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. There we go. Hello. Now I can't see. Okay, there we go. There's hello. Hey, Kay. What's up, Michael? Hey, guys. Is there something going on out there today? Is there news? I'm curious. Okay, hey, Dave. Thank you for the heads up. Thumbs up. Gosh, it's crazy out there, right? Crazy out there. I've got people calling me, tweeting me, messaging me. What's going on? What are you thinking? Is this it? Is it over? No, it's not over. Everybody needs to calm down. Just take a deep breath. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared. I'm even more gung-ho Trump than I ever have been right now. This is another attack. It's, we tried Russia, it didn't work. We went after Kavanaugh, it didn't work. We had Stormy, it didn't work. Now let's go Ukraine. Let's go Ukraine, right? I mean, oh my gosh. First of all, just so everybody knows, there has been an investigation into Ukraine's involvement in the 2016 election. That's been going on, okay? So that's suddenly act like what is going on? Supposedly, Ukraine was in it for Hillary, and they were doing some stuff on this side, and so there's been a little bit of an investigation going on there. Just so you guys know, a lot of people are not talking about that, but that's actually going on. I want to go through just a timeline, because a lot of people are like, just to piece it together. So if you have a few minutes, I'm going to start just kind of giving you guys a timeline of what's happened and where we are and why we are where we are now. About a week and a half ago, a whistleblower came forward saying that he overheard the president telling Ukraine that if Ukraine was to look into Biden and his son's dealings, then the money that they would get in aid would not be withheld. So the whistleblower says this. It's leaked. It's out there. Later, we have now found out that the whistleblower is a left-leaning Hillary supporter. He's anti-Trump, which definitely, I think, causes a little bit of a what? If they're not, they're leaning the left and they don't like the president, and now they're the whistleblower. Anyways, it doesn't matter what this whistleblower has said, because we had a transcript drop today. To give you a quick background, all of this is going to be really bad for Biden, okay? And I'll talk about Biden and what I think the Democrats are actually doing behind the scenes in just a minute. But first, I want to address Biden. When Biden was vice president of the United States, Obama appointed him to be the contact person for Ukraine and China. In the meantime, Biden's son, who was a lobbyist, he had a background in the gaming industry, guys. He worked in the gambling background. That's what his knowledge was. He was a lobbyist, pretty much grew up, very well taken care of by mom and dad, and he lobbyist in D.C. No background in oil and gas whatsoever. His dad becomes vice president. He then starts a company with John Kerry's stepson, and they go into business with a company called Burisma. They're in Ukraine, okay? They're oil and gas. So they're an oil and gas company working now with Biden's son, who has zero knowledge in oil and gas, okay? Biden's son starts making millions and millions of dollars. In fact, he's paid $50,000 a month, okay, for his expertise on knowledge in gas, which he has zero expertise in. This raises red flags. A prosecutor in the Ukraine says, what is going on here? I'm going to research this. So they start kind of investigating Burisma, the company that Biden's son is attached to. Biden finds out about this. Biden's vice president at the time. He finds out about this, and he says, well, and this is on video. This is on video, people. He says, I'm not going to you tell Ukraine that I'm not going to give them the $1 billion in aid that they'd like if they don't stop investigating my son. Unless the prosecutor is fired. Basically, stop investigating my son. So they fire the prosecutor. Okay? Trump, President Trump, he sees this video. He sees this video of a former vice president bragging that he was able to tell the Ukrainian government to fire the prosecutor that was looking into his son. So that's what, so you're just be President Trump for a second, people. You see this guy saying, hey, I was able to get this guy fired. This guy was looking into my kid, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to withhold the funds. I'm not going to let you get any kind of funding from America if you don't fire the prosecutor that's looking into my son, because my son can do whatever he wants to do, basically, is what's happened here. So you're Trump. You see this happen. You see this video, and you think, wait. So you now have an opportunity to talk to the Ukrainian president. You now have the opportunity to say, hey, what's going on? What's going on? That's basically what happened. That's basically what happened in the transcript. Hey, could you look into this? I saw Biden that's illegal, by the way, totally illegal. If there's shady dealings going on with Biden's son, he's making millions over here because his dad's vice president. I don't care. Maybe they were just holding Biden's son, Hunter Biden. Maybe they were retaining him and paying him massive amounts of money so that U.S. government would look the other way in certain things. We have no idea. Either way, it's a complete conflict of interest. It's completely shady, and it needs to be a launched investigation into this. So Trump sees this happening. Trump also mentions something very significant in the call. He mentions CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike was a company that was after the DNC, the Democrat National Committee. Their servers were hacked. You guys remember this back in 2016? They say, "Hey, our servers were hacked by the Russians. The Russians did it." The FBI is like, "Okay, well let's take a look at your servers. Let's see what happened here." The DNC says, "No, you can't look at our servers. We're going to have this company over here called CrowdStrike look at our servers." So CrowdStrike comes in, and they took over the servers. They take over the investigation. They're like, yeah, definitely Russia. Definitely this. This is really, this is Russia, totally. Never really confirmed anything. Kind of just dwindled out. Nobody followed up. Well, CrowdStrike supposedly has ties to a billionaire in Ukraine. So Trump mentions CrowdStrike to this guy. What's going on with CrowdStrike? Now, Trump did this because he's Trump, okay? We love Trump, but he likes to win. He's a winner, right? He's sick and tired of these false hoax investigation. He's sick and tired of being told by the media and the Democrats and the world globalists that he did not win this election rightfully and squarely, okay? It bothers him. I get it. It bothers him. It would bother me. I would probably let it go, but it bothers Trump. He's like, no. I won this election fair and squarely. Hollywood was against me. The Democrats were against me. Globalists were against me. The media was against me. And I won. And Russia didn't have any involvement in it. I did this without any help. I did this. An outsider. Completely world history making right there. And he's not getting the credit due that he should get. So he wants CrowdStrike to investigate, because if we can get the DNC emails, if we can get the DNC information that who knows what they were hiding, then the game has changed, right? Then all of this is out in the open. So he's saying this to the Ukrainian president. That's basically what's happened. Now the Democrats are losing their crap. They're going crazy. They're going nuts. Oh my gosh, Trump talked to the Ukrainian president. Trump said to look into Biden. This is just horrible. What are we going to do? Oh my gosh, treason, off with his head. It's nuts. Okay? It's completely overblown. It's complete. And just so you know, according to the Constitution, Article 2, the president has sorry, can you guys still see me? The president has every right to investigate and to look into. Can you guys see me? Can you see me? Okay. The president has every right, according to the Constitution, Article 2, the president has every right to research and look into foreign entities and their involvement with their basically foreign involvement. If there was any kind of foreign involvement, anything shady happening, the president has every right to ask about it. It's absurd to think, the president cannot talk to another world leader saying, hey, some shady stuff is going on. Some shady stuff happened in your country that involves my country. That's basically what he did. Sorry, I got to take a sip of water. So yeah, I asked if you guys could see me because I got a call and I'm like, no. So I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does when that happens. So basically that's what happened. A president should be able to talk to another world leader saying, hey, some illegal stuff, looks like some illegal stuff has been happening. Do you know anything about it? If so, let me know what you know. Okay, that's basically it. So now the left is going nuts, everything like that. I also want to say this, and I've had some discussions with people in my family. My brother, I think he's watching, that he thinks Biden's their ticket. Him and I argue all the time. I think that the Democrats are hoping that they can get a 2-for-1 with this. They're hoping to take out Trump, and they're also hoping to take out Biden. The base of the Democrat Party are pretty much communists at this point. That's right. I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. What is the difference between socialism and communism? Somebody tell me, because there's no difference. Socialists are communists and communists are socialists. And that's basically what the Democratic Party has become. It's disgusting. It's horrible to watch. And I believe that the Democrat base wants to put forth a communist candidate. Now, the two candidates that kind of lean that way the most are Warren and Sanders. Sanders is not going to cut it, so they're going to go Warren on this. I believe that Warren is going to try to take out Biden with this information, the scandal with his son, all of these shady dealings. They're going to try to take out Biden, hoping that they can also simultaneously take out Trump. That's basically the rundown. I know I'm talking fast because I'm like trying to get it all out. Just so you guys know, there's no formal launch of impeachment has taken place. An impeachment inquiry requires the entire House to vote. Okay? That's not happened. No one's taken a vote. So before anyone's like, oh, Trump's being impeached, impeachment inquiry is taking place. No, it's not happened because there's been no House vote. Unless it's happened while I'm talking to you. And I don't believe that's happening. So nothing formal has happened. This is all a bunch of crazy madness. It's pushing another hoax. It's making a little tiny mound into a huge mountain. It's absurd. It's another thing for us to just get behind Trump more than ever because the attacks are still flying. It's horrible. They're going to keep doing this. It's not going to let up. The only way to stop this, guys, the only way to get this to stop just for a minute is to have Trump win in 2020. Okay? That's what will allow us to breathe. Now, will they continue trying to impeach and stuff like that? Of course. But if we take the House, the Senate, and we get the president, it's going to be able to get Trump to get a lot done, and it'll shut them up for a little bit of time. Okay? And who wants to shut them up? I'm tired of this. I'm sick of it. I'm sure you're sick of it. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the smears. It's ridiculous. It's horrible. But at this time right now, more than ever, we have to recognize this for what it is and call it out. And don't let them steamroll you over. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Anybody have any thoughts for me? Very sick of it. Yeah, Rick, it's stupid. Yeah, Nancy Pelosi is saying impeachment for her base. That's so correct, Lori. They like delight in the impeachment. Oh my gosh, impeach. They're like kids in a candy shop. You say that word. So that's why we're hearing a lot of it. So, anything else, guys? I just wanted to jump on because I wanted to quickly explain it because a lot of people are like, what does this mean? Nothing. It means nothing. It's another, and also, when someone brings up, like, oh, well, Trump talked to a foreign entity, and oh my gosh, there was no quid pro quo. It's very important to notice that. There was no, like, hey, if you do this for me, I'll do this for you. And that's what the Democrats were saying over and over again. That's what they were saying that the whistleblower was saying over and over again. That Trump said, hey, I'm not going to give you this funding. If you don't do this for me, I need you to investigate Biden. If you don't investigate Biden, you're not getting the funding. That never happened. It's not in the call. Read the transcript. It's not there. It's not there. Again, they said that he mentioned Biden multiple times. No, he didn't. He mentioned Biden, simply saying, hey, I know that, that he's making these bragging videos. I mean, Biden is on video saying this, guys. He's on video bragging that he was able to get a prosecutor fired by withholding American taxpayer money, $1 billion. Okay, he's on tape bragging about it. His son, Hunter Biden, has zero experience in the oil and gas. Suddenly, he's getting millions for his consultation on oil and gas. I mean, put 2 and 2 together. We have zero journalists out there right now that will actually do the groundwork to expose this crap. So you have to stay sharp. Double standard. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's horrible. I'm so over it. But this has just inspired me more to just, keep speaking up. Keep calling this stuff out. All right, you guys. Thank you for watching. Share this video if you have anyone that doesn't understand really what's going on. This is simply a breakdown. Clear and simple is what I just did. So you guys are awesome. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for donating. Thank you for contributing. You guys are awesome. If things arise again, I might jump back on here. All right. Bye, guys.